Welcome, graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Please rise for the entrance of the academic and official processions.
e tau ana. Kua rongo no koe taku manu taki ata ko te kōkō korima ko takina maira pūanga takurua. E hi ake ana te atakura he teo he huka he hauhu he oranga wairua he oranga tinana. E rongo e purutia ki au, purutia ki amau. Purutia maira te aka mātua ko te kura matatini rangia te piringa pau are I ringa kōrero are wakatūtū are wakaritorito. Ware mātou ranga o te tini tāngata mua muri ki o tiarunga ki o tiararo. Tangi te orauroa, tangi te kaue o aka mātou atu waka mātou mai e tatari atu ana aro mahana ka taka maira te auru mō wai roki roki e ko iara. Ko ia tō tātou pārekereke pārangaranga auake aupu ona nei kōrero e pierere nei te reo maioha. Nau mai ara mai ki te ipi inga kākano mai rangi a te ataki na maira te ka ui o matariki. Te puanuku, te puarangi, ko ururangi, waiti, waita, waipuna rangi, tāpiri auta I tāpiri re ua ei ware kōrero ei ware wānanga. Wari ki taka pau mo te kopai tamariki kita nei ki te iti ki te rahi. Wakatau maira. Wakatau maira te tini tangata kua tatu mai nei rotu I tēnei ata. Kia wakairi ake rā kupu kōrero, ki ngā maunga wakai, koutou ngā mātā waka kua tae mai, hara mai, piki mai, kake mai, ki runga ia piki mai rāwea, anō nei ata uarangi, hāhā te wenua, hara mai, wakatau maira. Wakatau maira koutou ki ngā noni ngā kumu o te atiawa, nui tonu, ataranaki whānui, e mihi nei, anō nei, ngāti tōranga tira, e mihi nei ki koutou, hara mai te tini, hara mai te mano, taka hia mai rā te ara whānui, o māui tiki ataranga e kōrero ake nei. O te anora, nau mai rā koutou te tini, nau mai rā koutou te mano, nau mai hara mai rā koutou, te wakapōtaitanga, o te kunenga ki pure hiroa, kia ita, kua pai. Kua pai roto I te ahuatanga o ngā tuakana teina, tēnei kam I ake raki ngā raukura o te rangi nei. Kua tūtuku I amahara, kua tūtuku a hiahia, kua tūtuki te moemoea, hei aronga wakamua mō koutou, ki te ao. O te anora, ka tīko nei, ko taku e mihi nei kia o koutou, piri rauni tō tātou piringa, tēnā koutou, ka tī, kia rano tātou katoa.
Tēnā koutou katoa. He mihi tino mahana kia tātou. Warm greetings to you all gathered here today. I declare this congregation to be in session. Would you please stand as we sing the University Waiata to kick off today's proceedings? Please be seated. Tēnā tātou katoa. Ka tangi tonu ki ngā mate e moi koutu. Kia tātou e hui nei he mihi mahana. Ki te mana whenua, ki te ati awa ki whakarongatai, ki toa rangatira, ki taranaki whānui, tēnā koutou katoa. Ki ngā whānau o ngā akonga, ka mihi, tēnā hoki koutu. Nau mai ki te kuninga, ki Puhiharoa, ki Pukeahu, ki Whanganui Atara, ki tēnei whakapōtautanga hei whakanui i ngā akonga. Kia koutou ngā akonga. Kua tutuki, kua ia, ka pai. A kātei, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. And for those of you who do not speak te reo or couldn't understand my poor pronunciation, what I just said was greetings to us all, greetings to us all. We pay respect to those who have recently passed on, and we pray that they journey on and rest. And to us, the living faces who have gathered here today, who've arrived, greetings to us all. To the holders of the life force of this land, in other words, Te Ati Awa ki Whakarongatai, to Toa Rangatira, and to Taranaki Whānui, I acknowledge you all. To the families of the students who have come from afar and also from nearby, I greet you also. Welcome to Massey University, Wellington, to this graduation to celebrate our graduands. And to you, the students who have successfully completed the task, well done, excellent. Greetings to us all, greetings to us all. Vice-Chancellor, members of the Massey University Council, the university community, the graduation committee, distinguished guests, graduands and families. My name is Alistair Davis. I'm the Chancellor of Tikunenga ki Puhiharoa, Massey University. In this role, I'm responsible for guiding the university's management and strategic vision to ensure that we deliver excellence in education. It's also my great privilege to be able to lead this ceremony today. Firstly, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to Massey University's new Vice-Chancellor, Professor Pia Venter. This graduation season marks Professor Venter's first with us, and we are delighted to have him here as he begins his tenure and joins our celebrations of student achievement. This week, Massey University is awarding qualifications to a total of 904 graduands across 4 ceremonies. Today, our focus is on the College of Creative Arts. There will be 452 graduates across the stage, and a further 23 students will have their qualifications conferred in absentia. In awarding these qualifications, I will be assisted by Pro-Chancellor Karen Rangi. I want to take a moment to talk about my own graduation. It'll be quite a short moment because much of it is now a blur in my memory. I don't remember the Chancellor's address at all. I'm sorry, I can't even remember the guest speaker, Kate. I can't even remember actually walking across the stage to receive my degrees. What stayed with me are the people who shaped my journey. The teachers who challenged me and encouraged me, and my family and friends who stood by me through 5 demanding years. Their belief in me is what I remember most strongly. And so with that in mind, I'd like to acknowledge 3 important groups who are here with us today, starting with the people behind me on this stage. Here with me, up here, are many of the academic staff who have guided you through your study journey, imparting their knowledge and wisdom to help shape your learning and growth. Many have invested countless hours to ensure you could succeed, and so your achievements are, in many ways, their achievements too. So to all of you, I extend my deepest gratitude, and not just for your efforts in teaching. You see, universities are catalysts for progress. The research that underpins everything we do drives innovation, and it fosters discussions that help build a better and more progressive society. And I think we need that today. I also want to acknowledge the wider group of staff who keep our university running smoothly. From the people who helped you settle in on your first day of your first semester, right through to those who make today's graduation possible. With more than 2,500 staff dedicated to making Massey a leading university, I thank you all for your contributions. Next, I'd like to speak to the family and friends who have supported their graduates through their academic journey. Partners, parents, children, colleagues, friends, you have all played an essential role. Whether it's been through financial support, or practical help, or simply offering encouragement and care, your contributions have made a difference. You know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. I think the same can be said for earning a university education. So it's important to remember that this is a shared success. Whatever your role has been in supporting your loved one get to this point, we offer our sincere congratulations and our gratitude as well. So when it's their turn to come up here and shake my hand and have their cap doffed or whatever, and then walk across to collect their parchment over on this side of the stage, please don't hold back. Applaud, cheer, whistle, yell, waiata, haka, whatever feels right to you. Make the most of this opportunity. And finally, to our shining lights, our graduates, congratulations. You have achieved something truly significant. Earning a university qualification is no small feat. And so on behalf of Massey University, I commend you for your hard work, your dedication, and your perseverance. You have truly earned this success. But remember, a university degree is both an achievement and a privilege. Towards the end of this ceremony, our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Pia Venter, will speak to you about the responsibilities that come with being a graduate of Massey University. But for now, take a moment to savour this victory. Reflect on your journey and all the people in this room who helped you reach this point. You now join an alumni community of more than 185,000 Massey graduates worldwide. Your time here has equipped you with knowledge and skills and experiences that will serve you well as you step into the next chapter. And as you move forward, take every opportunity to contribute to your communities, use your skills and knowledge to make a difference, and continue striving to leave a positive mark on the world. Your Massey whānau is incredibly proud of you, and we look forward to seeing the impact that you are going to make. So, to the university staff behind me, to the friends and whānau around this room, and to our graduates, congratulations on this special day. Celebrate, enjoy, cherish this moment. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Alistair Davis, Chancellor, and Karen Rangi, Pro-Chancellor, will now present the certificates, diplomas and degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia. And we will start with the doctoral students, and I would like to now invite Professor Pia Venter, the Vice-Chancellor, to present those doctoral graduates.
I would now like to invite the Chancellor to award the doctorates for our students. Mr. Chancellor, sir. A doctorate either a PhD or professional named doctorate, is the highest degree of research awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement. Through the submission of a sustained piece of research expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of art, same size and scope, or via a series of publications, candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honor the achievements of our doctoral graduates by inviting them to come onto the stage, thereby formally welcoming them into the academy and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called doctor. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduates I'm about to name. Anjali Clare. Mr. Chancellor, Sir, Ms. Clare explored the use of co-production, a participatory design approach to research through a case study of women's health. Over more than 500 couples, the project carried a research differently, putting women and their life experiences at the heart of the research. Her thesis describes and explains the intricacies of a complex research approach for complex issues. Chancellor, Dr. Clare. Zewei Lee, doctoral scholar. Mr. Chancellor, Sir, Ms. Lee's research develops a Mobius band-inspired weaving method to create seamless garments without cut and sew by combining 3D patterning, textile formation, and zero-waste design. This work challenges conventional fashion production, supports adaptive and inclusive garments, and offers a sustainable, innovative approach that reimagines how fabric, craft, and design can shape the future of fashion. Chancellor, Dr. Lee. Thank you, Chancellor.
Dr. Tanya Marriott, who's the Senior Lecturer in the School of Design, and Associate Professor Martin Patrick from the School of Art will now be presenting graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas for the College of Creative Arts. Associate Professor Bridget Johnson, Associate Dean of Academic Strategy at the College of Creative Arts, will be handing out the certificates.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Design the graduands I'm about to name. Maimuna Fawad Ahmed. Benjamin Harry Alder with distinction. Ala Emmanuel Trinidad Banayas with distinction, Master's Research Scholar. Gary Michael Buckley with distinction, my husband. Thomas William Cumming with distinction. Dai De Jung. Samantha Grace Davidson with distinction, Master's Research Scholar. Nikita Marie Dornan. Elizabeth Ann Goodwin with distinction. Paige Brianna Kudike with distinction. Finn Matthew Mora Hill with distinction. Isabel Ellen Jane Nichols with distinction. Annabelle Maya Shuhama. Ryan Daniel Shepherd with distinction. Gemma Sims with distinction, Master's Research Scholar. Nan Margaret Walden with distinction. Sophie Louise West with distinction. Ruhan Zhao. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Fine Arts the graduands I'm about to name. Amber Jane Bain, First Class Honours, Master's Research Scholar. Paul Alistair Peter Boyle. Justine Elizabeth Fletcher, First Class Honours. Gabriella Marianne Hughes, First Class Honours. Turi Aaron Stemmond Park, First Class Honours. Samuel Allen Scully Wilson with distinction. Tama Noah Noah Lieben MacDonald von Basewitz with distinction. Dawn Louise Wilsey, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Screen Arts the candidate I'm about to name. Daniel James Maslin. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Design with Honours the graduands I'm about to name. Chelsea Lauren Alexander. Sadie Elisma Alexander, First Class Honours. Hannah Grace Allen. Tia Sienna Aston. Carrie Eva Bagnall. Madeline Olivia Ashley Barber, First Class Honours. James Arthur Joseph Barnett. Georgie Alicia Bell. Tia Ashley Betteridge. Madeline Anna Brown, First Class Honours. Georgia Elizabeth Hare Brown. Timothy Bertram Bryant, First Class Honours. Gina Catherine Burns, First Class Honours. Carson Chase Burns, First Class Honours. Imogen Maisie Patricia Christopher. Richard Roland Hugh Clarkson. Georgia Eve Kumba, First Class Honours. Shay Cochrane Galanders. Sophie Araha Sue Cornelius, First Class Honours. Madeline Louise Coyle. Maggie Craig Pearson, First Class Honours. Alexandra Fade Crawford. Lisa Lynn Carndau, First Class Honours Massey Scholar. Alyssa Hope Millard Davenport. Georgie Richard Sigatapu Dell, First Class Honours. Claudia Isabella DeLeva, First Class Honours. Emily Joy Dillon. Molly Allen Dohier, First Class Honours. Sarah Ann Dunn. Thomas Ryan English, First Class Honours. Olivia Grace Cecilia Fay. Jake Maxwell McLean Fisher. Lucy Henrietta Fiora, First Class Honours. Jordan Thomas Gede. Skylar Rose Paniji. Oliver John Stephen Gittins. Lily May Grant. Hayley Eden Joan Gregory. Samuel Evan James Grounds. Lachlan Michael Guilford, First Class Honours. Emily Jane Gwillem Scott. Isabel Nikita Harris, First Class Honours. Marin Elizabeth Hartley, First Class Honours. Lucy Ann Harvey. Lucy Thea Hazlitt. Joshua Ian Cornelius Henshaw. Tui Duong Nguyen Ho. Zara Elise Ellen Horrell, First Class Honours. Amelia Kate Howie, First Class Honours. Juan Sebastian Hurtado Mosquera. Chloe Isabel Inns. Lai Jiang, First Class Honours. Jack Alva Johansson. Louisa Thomas Joins, First Class Honours. Theo Ullman Jones. Georgia Finn Kerins. Lacey Elizabeth King, First Class Honours. Dana Ann McCormick Kuchler. Lily Mia Loughlin, First Class Honours. Francis Le Meseret. Kelly Lau. India Rose Bell Lindsay, First Class Honours. Olivia Kate Lloyd, First Class Honours. Gerhardus Wynand Lowe. Charlotte Rose Lowe. Sakura Wendy Ludolf. Kizia Catherine Lynch. Connor Parker Lind, First Class Honours. Rosanna Huia McDougall. Alexander James McCready's. Olivia Blaze Maffett, First Class Honours. Kobe Sky Maybook. Ella Sophie Malcolm. Oscar Johnny Maltby. Nile Mahinarangi Marshall, First Class Honours. Apologies, I've lost my space. Joel Savatira Martin, First Class Honours. Corey Allen Matheson. Ase Mong. Stella Saika McCarthy. Brooke Llewellyn McIsaac. Cameron Christopher Logan McLeod, First Class Honours Massey Scholar. Rose Amelia Mickelson, First Class Honours. Akash Singh Mir. Angus Maui Lawrence Mitchell. Alexis Lily Moore. Christy Francis Morse. Holly Gabriella Morse. Maria Paula Mosquera Montes. Laura Mafanui Muir. Clara Eve Mueller. Annika Emily Munro, First Class Honours Massey Scholar. Cameron Brodie Murray. Alexa Naud. Alexi Caitlin Neville. Sharon Hin Thuk Nguyen, First Class Honours. Tu Gok Min Nguyen. Taya Olivia Nicholas. Jenna Amy O'Donnell. Serena Jade Ertgen, First Class Honours. Mia Brooke O'Malley. Ruby Jane Osborne, First Class Honours. Frank Gordon Owen Perry. Savannah Barbara Pardy. Amy Jill May Patterson, First Class Honours. Fiona Chuan Lee Peng, First Class Honours. Emilia Jane Perry. Maggie Romelu Bow Peters. Freya Catherine Pettigrew, First Class Honours. Ursula Imogen Emily Pine. Tilden Olivia Pritchard, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Kyla Scott Purser, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Jack Ian Randall. Caleb Jonty Reid. Carl Reichelt. Jessica Francis Ricks. Samantha Rose Roberts. Tia Elizabeth Rogers. Ruby Rose Ross Haynes, First Class Honours. Case Devereaux Rowling Kohlberg, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Victoria Marie Rouse, First Class Honours. Catherine Antipodes Rosemary Sally, First Class Honours. And Luca Creed Tira Skolum. Chelsea Jane Siebold. Tessa Matilda Keogh Seymour, First Class Honours. Leah Jane Smith. Taman Lotus Leg Smith, First Class Honours. Taran Te Ruahuihui Te Moana Akiwi Smith, First Class Honours. Holly Ellen Stevenson, First Class Honours. Tara Faye Stockwell Williams, First Class Honours. Jamie Thomas Stratford. Zoe Francis Stringer. Alanis Janella Sulka Robles. Ella Mae Sutherland. Ishmael Arlo Ramirez Tavita Faiaso. Caleb Ruatea Tere. Charlotte Grace Thompson. Isabella Tutasi Rose Upton. Pele Rose Vaima. Shania Fanina Akakala Victoria Adelaide Vanisi. Sophie Renee Watt. Chris White. Renee Taylor Whittick, First Class Honours. Rebecca Grace Wood, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Zachary Liam Woods. Georgia Rose Wyatt. Jay-Z Shu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts with honours the graduands I am about to name. Gabrielle Darcy Adams. Indio Avansi Bishop, First Class Honours. Emma Louise Bennett, First Class Honours. Josephine Helen Boudica Chadwick. Eva Chaplin, First Class Honours. Isabella Meyer Cochrane. Belle Alison Evans, First Class Honours. M. Flux, First Class Honours. Cassie Mantis Gilmore Freeth, First Class Honours. Miles Herbert Greville, First Class Honours. Kira Madeline Heathcote. Anna Joan Johnson, First Class Honours. Priya Kanji. Ruby Isabella Kemp, First Class Honours. Charlotte Grace O'Brien Keogh, First Class Honours. Lucas Reuben Kingsford Tingling, First Class Honours. Carlos James Knight, First Class Honours. Christy Kotzer. Emma Rose Kuriger. Phoebe Layla Green-Laird, First Class Honours. Emily Rose Marnie, First Class Honours. Beth Rosie McDonald, First Class Honours. Kaylee Merrill O'Donnell. Perry Rose Pitcher. Olivia Grace Rose, First Class Honours. Kieran Allen James Trainer, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Anya Jane Wyeth. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Screen Arts with Honours the graduands I'm about to name. Flynn Bayer Allen. Aidan Barry Boothby. Daniel Elaine Chatter, First Class Honours. Emily Catherine Esme Herbert, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Matthew John Kelly. Emma Jane McLaughlin. Zuen Humin Ewan. Tobias Mackenzie Pinno, First Class Honours. Spencer James Chivas Rangihiata, First Class Honours. Jeanette Alice Maria Skarsgård. Liberty Jane Kathleen Tikoya. Jessie Ray Watson. Harrison George Hanson White, First Class Honours. Zulkifli Yes. Thank you, Chancellor.
It is now my pleasure to invite Kate Sylvester to address the graduates. After studying fashion at Wellington Polytech, which is now part of Massey University, Kate went on to create, as I'm sure many of you will know, the Kate Sylvester brand with her partner Wayne Conway. And over 30 years, Kate came to be recognised as one of Aotearoa New Zealand's pre-eminent designer brands, selling across the globe and celebrated for their iconic shows, creative design and commitment to quality and craft. In 2011, Kate received an honorary doctorate from Massey University. In 2019, she co-founded Mindful Fashion, the body that unites and lobbies for New Zealand fashion and textiles. Last year, Kate received a New Zealand Order of Merit for services to fashion. Having wound down her eponymous label, Kate now mentors her sons as they build their own clothing brand, Sylvester, and in a nice kind of twist, they also went to Massey University, which is great. Would you please give Kate Sylvester a warm welcome to the lectern?
Okay. Whaia te iti kahurangi, tēnā koutou katoa. 37 years ago, I graduated. 33 years ago, I started a business. I'm a very successful household name in Aotearoa. What could I possibly have in common with a room full of excited but very anxious graduates about to launch yourselves into your futures? How about we start with that anxiety? Whew, feeling it a bit now. Because I, just like you, graduated in a recession. I, just like you, started my career in the midst of global turmoil. I graduated in 1987, and New Zealand was sinking into recession. I left to seek my fortune overseas, thinking I was leaving a sinking ship. My OE years were a mix of very bleak jobs, glorious adventures, some incredibly cool jobs, and a very awful Gulf War. I learnt a lot on my adventures, but the main thing was that I definitely wanted to start my own label with my life partner Wayne Conway, and also we really wanted to do it in the sinking ship we called home, Aotearoa. So here's my message of hope, the key thing I've learned in my 37-year career. Shit always happens, but you can always find a way to turn it around, make it right, and build on it. I'm not successful because of how I handled the good stuff that came easy. I'm successful because of how I managed the bad stuff. The 80s, 90s recession was bad, but as we discovered when we returned to New Zealand, recessions eventually have an upside. Mass unemployment and mass business closures create opportunity. If people can't find jobs, creatives get creative. And if landlords can't lease spaces, rents drop. This was happening in Auckland in the early 90s, and it was incredibly exciting. The city was a cauldron of creativity: bars, bands, artists, designers, fashion brands, and magazines. It was incredibly creative and very DIY. Wayne and I rented a giant empty office space in Central City, big enough to live, work, even open a store in. Wayne literally built all the walls, even the furniture. I sewed all the clothes myself. We did poster runs and graffiti stencils to promote ourselves. Our magazine peers included our clothes in their photo shoots. Musicians wore the clothes and videos that other friends directed. We put on DIY shows in each other's bars and restaurants. We worked crazy hard, partied hard, but we learnt and built, and slowly the economy around us built back too. Part of this 90s renaissance was the celebration of Pacifica and Māori creativity. I think it was a coming of age for Aotearoa, the realisation we have our own unique creative culture. We take it for granted now that our wine, coffee and restaurants are world class, that our musicians, actors, filmmakers can reach global audiences, that many of us will deliberately choose New Zealand fashion, furniture, art and literature. We have a unique voice, but I worry that like our native flora and fauna, we need to actively nurture our local culture. Today, I want to hand the baton over to you, the next generation. Who of you will be the next Kate Sylvester, Koto or Huffer, the new Peter Jackson, Weta, Lord, Al Brown or Rocket Lab? What do all these household names that we love and value have in common? They all started here in Aotearoa. What they also have in common was that nobody succeeds on their own. Your future may lie in being part of the invaluable teams who come together to build brands and businesses. All the challenges and achievements of my career were shared with an evolving roster of equally talented staff working equally hard to build their own rewarding careers. Wherever your future lies, the world that you inhabit now is very different to the world of 1992. Our challenge was that we were so cut off from the rest of the world. This was pre-internet, pre-social media. Back then, anything that came from overseas was more expensive, not cheaper. There was almost no precedent for exporting New Zealand art or design. Our parents' generation couldn't guide us on how to launch a brand into Australia, let alone New York. They had no concept of fast fashion until that tsunami broke over us. There was no perceived need, let alone a concept called sustainable business practice. And my generation were the absolute pioneers when it came to building online commerce. Kiwis make great pioneers, our Kiwi ingenuity, and boy did we need it in order to be nimble, adaptable and survive. And you will need to find your pioneering spirit too. We can already see some of the new unique challenges you will face. Fierce global competition and the behemoth that is AI loom already. But there will be so many more challenges that we can't foresee yet. So yes, it's scary. Yes, you are starting in tough times, but you must not be daunted. You must follow your dreams. You need to fulfil the potential these years of incredibly hard work and study have awoken in you. You've proven that you're talented and skilled and determined. That's how you got to be here today. Your future will be positive if you're prepared to build it. But remember, your success will not be built on the good stuff that comes easy, but on how you face and rise to your challenges. Whaia te iti kahurangi, follow your dreams. Kia ora koutou.
Thank you, Kate, for your very timely message of hope when the proverbial was hitting the fan, both in New Zealand and globally. Things always turn around, and especially they turn around for creators. And of course, that's what we're celebrating today, the College of Creative Arts. Inspirational stuff. Thank you. Let's give her another round of applause. We are now going to continue with the presentation of degrees, university certificates and diplomas, and for this part of the ceremony, Pro-Chancellor Karen Rangi will be doing the honours.
Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Commercial Music the graduands I am about to name. Mabel Joy Affleck. Oliver Frederick Morris Bailey. Skyla Rose Christine Bell. Marcus Joseph Brajkovic. Renee Lee Burnett. Thomas Albert Cacho Bevan. Caitlin Rose Campbell. Nava Chapman. Morgan Dexter Costello. Francis David Robinson Elworthy. Christian Benjamin Thomas Garrett. Haley Rose Halewood Maddock. River Ashley Han Ellen. Brianna Louise Hilton. Aiden James Hosey. Riley Kingfisher Lamb. Keegan Barry Lewis. Connor Austin Matthew. Madeline Rose Moffett. Jamie Carol Morpeth. Michael Daniel John Peterson. Riley Panapa Jackson Piakura. Nicholas Morris Allen Potts. Zed Ramsey. Alexander James Roberts. Zachary Nathaniel Robertson. Ursula Jasmine Scott. Chloe Brielle Shaw. Jake Xavier Stokes. Lucy Margaret Summerfield Massey Scholar. Sarah Sung. Milan David Sutic. Michael Paul Tapson. Jack Graham Trotter. Ana Fino Eseta Punita Tuki Itoga. Samuela Evander Valfusi. Will be after this one? Okay. Arawana Manea Wendy Vawatua. Israel Keel Timothy Beer. Keegan James Williams. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Creative Media Production, the graduand I am about to name. Megan Davidson Baldock. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Design, the graduands I am about to name. Rebecca Georgia Barbara Allardyce. Georgia Sky Anderson. Cole James Anderson. Ivy Ruby Anderson Podmore. Shasha May Baker. Oliver James Bamford. Grace Caitlin Barr. Olive Mary Bartlett Mowat. Arabella Rose Beaufoy. Elizabeth Lisa Isabel Bonar. Penelope Anthea Charlotte Bowker Knapp. Neil Kenneth Hans Buchanan. Ruby Faith Burr, Massey Scholar. Renee Alexandra Caddis. Maria Fernanda Cantores Caramto. Joel Roxburgh Carter. Kara Hinata Choi Hong Chan. Lorraine Chung. Matisse Ateria Clark. Freya Katie Clulo. Matt Crawford Teague. Ella Grace Dalzo. Nina Sidney Uy Damian. Holly Grace Margaret Davey. Toby Francis Dawson. Cara Madeline Derns. Lauren Stewart Shale Ferguson. Tewai Erina Rupiha Ford. Georgia Alice Fox. Olivia Joan Edith Glennie. Marta Guevara Bene. William Fraser Hadfield. Bronte Elizabeth Hall Fernandez. Stella Vivian Harbour. Mia Hatting. Pippa J. Hawksworth. Saffron Elizabeth Healy. Grace Marie Hensley. Raya Jacinda Hotter. Phoebe J. Ingram. Ailish Janet Therese Inwood. Mia India Jameson. Poppy Luca Johnston. Milan Josip Jovanovic. Jennifer Anne-Marie Kaiser. Adam Gabriel Luke Kahn. Bella Grace Kearney. Sean Noel Kearns. Oliver Charlie Kearns Hill. Ruby Rose Keegan. Scarlett Shandini Kennedy. Marlena Jane Lee Allen Holtum Kerninger. Caitlin Quing. Fox Miles Green Levine. Caillou Lee. Lin Han Lee. Alexandra Rose Litherland. Charlotte Teresa Lobb. Jackie Bridget Lawrence. Caleb James McDonald. Kirsty Lingstad McLeod. Jade Francis McGee. Georgina Marie Manning. Michelle Patricia Marshall. Zoe, yeah, okay. Zoe Annie Manning. Olivia Rose Martin. Sophie Mae Masters. Sarah Lorene May. Holly Rose Angela McKay. Akanezi Stephanie Polablu Moi Moi. Mark Christopher Morris. Amelia Grace Monzel Nelson. Lucas Kian Omidyar. Ursula Jessie Palmer Steeds. Joseph Benjamin Bata Palmones. Georgia Grace Park. Sung Yi Park. Kaylee Lauren Parker. Rosa Alice Pennington. Rain Ashley Piddington. Alia Shane Efan Kiloton. Choki Omo Rai. Lilybell Florence Rainbird. Nina Bebe Rajan. Rebecca Nevada Isherwood. Samuel Tafara Ryoga. Asha Grace Roberts. Piper Emily Rogan. Riva Kerrigan Rowlandson. Felicity Heather Scott. Josie Anya Selkirk. Hi. Jenna Lee Shapleski. Wei Chi She. Emily Lily Catherine Shepard. Christine Jerusha Simadari. Esther Christine Daphne Smith. Ian James Smith. Daisy Fair Snedden. Jaden Carl Spendiff. Oliver Lewis Stewart. Nichika Takujima Morgan. Case Sidney Taylor. Justin Lionel Thompson. Dan Gabriel Chantorio. Mabel Ubils. Megan Lucy Utley. Annika van Bergen-Hennagouwen. Anushka Huya van Bukot Mackenzie. Molly Lee Van Cullen. Tamar Van Niekerk. Alessandra Veri Laskaran. Xavier John Walsh. Olivia Kate Ward. Phoebe Wenlock. Leah Joy Werner. Bethany Karen Wickham. Louis Michael Deligiannis Williams. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts the graduands I am about to name. Holly Victoria Anania. Stephanie Megan Brandt Partridge. Ella Grace Casey. Laura Grace Chalmers Massey Scholar. Hector Danilo Garbacchi. Riley Seth Eads. Gracie Jane Gresham. Claudia Grace Hall. Rose Margaret Hurd Massey Scholar. Jennifer M. Paige Rose Leggett. Gina Alexandra Lindsay. Naya Grace Jen Wan Mar. Punyaporn Fansabon. May Diana Pearl Rose Wills. Andrea Letava Taumuafa Schuster. Jessica Ilona Simpson. Ava Nelly Sumich. Jessica Nicola Simons. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Screen Arts the graduands I am about to name. Cameron Patrick Ehlers. Martine Tui Woodward Bailey. Finn Billsborough. Ruby Francis Boyd. Billy Matahana Margaret Berger, Massey Scholar. Bailey Stephen Lee Cox. Isla Crawford Whitaker. Finn Sylvester Culver. Kyan Andrew Kundi. Lloyd Gourmet Doron. Naomi Alves Ellis. Emma Helen Firety. Troy Hayden Fee. Bella Nancy Fraser Nightingale. Sonny Boy Lawrence Frizzell. Paige Francis Gill. Wen Kong He. Elleraine Mary Hiraka Sullivan. Abby Joanne Holdaway, Massey Scholar. Alice Adriana Hugerbrug, Massey Scholar. Eduardo David Ibarra Zeiter. Ashley Morgan Kelleher. Catherine Jane Kominick Fraser. Grace Catherine Lawn. Morgan K. Lawrence. Elena Mary Lim. Jane Elizabeth Lockhart. Ashley Mackenzie Love. Barnaby Thomas Madden. Lucy Ellen McKendry. Sophia Taputea Misa, Massey Scholar. Oscar James Morrison. Anna Nakana Brewers. Pepe Rose Oliver Bell. Sienna Poe Marie Palmieri. Jasper Thomas Battersby Putt. Mia Olivia Reed. Jacinta Kate Ricketts. Teal Moana Rogers. Poppy Elizabeth Sam. Daisy Mae Saren, Massey Scholar. Ruby Grace Spencer. Hannah Marie Sutton. Christopher Lewis Sykes. Luka Tomic. Madison Nita Whitaker Barnett. Alec Edward Williams. Roe Harriet Kemp Woffenden. Jeffrey Joseph J.J. Wolf. Hazel Thea Rosebud Wright. Brooke Louise Ewell. Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Diploma in Creative Arts, the candidates I am about to name. Eve Jennifer Galbraith. Daniel Asuega Salele Nadakuita Vuki. Clara Evgeneva Talanseva. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Diploma in Fine Arts the candidate I am about to name. Danique Eleanor Igacia. Pro-Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Pro-Chancellor.
Wow, what a celebration. It's now my pleasure to invite Phoebe Laird to make the valedictory address on behalf of the students. So Phoebe grew up in Christchurch and today she graduated already with a Bachelor of Fine Arts with first class honours. Her sculpture practice investigates cycles of growth and transformation, critiquing how material and place hold value. Throughout her time at Massey University, Phoebe curated Clairview Gallery, published an art news magazine, and worked at the Dowse Contemporary Art Museum and Public Art Heritage Aotearoa. She exhibited in Looking at the Curb at the Engine Room, My Landlord Doesn't Know I Have a Dog at 107 Cuba Street, and Wear Time at You Undo 95 Gallery. Currently, Phoebe is the gallery assistant at PlayStation Artist Run Space and has 2 upcoming exhibitions in Te Whanganui Tara, Wellington. Please join me in welcoming Phoebe to the stage.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. Thank you, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, faculty members, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. I'm honoured to stand up here today in front of the best artists, filmmakers, designers, writers, musicians, researchers, people, and friends that I know. I just want to start by acknowledging how much of a privilege it's been to attend art school these past 4 years, knowing not everyone who wants to be here gets the chance. I spent a lot of time at university making collages, and essentially my sculptural practice is collaging with large found materials. To make a collage, you have to source something deconstructed or deconstruct in order to reconstruct and make something new. I like to think of people as collages of where they came from and where they are now. In turn, maybe creative practice is like this too, constantly changing, reflecting what it once was, what is now, or is going to be. Even if you did not set out to make collages at university, you were. We were all collaging late night mahi, critiques, mouldy flats, relationships, experiences, stress, gathering and combining fragments to be here today. And today you sit here, or we sit here, as a collage of resilience, of community, and of hard, hard work. University helped me think critically about the world, layer abstract ideas into tangible outcomes, and engage with diverse perspectives and histories. I call for you to use your education and way of seeing the world and continue making. Question power, support our queer communities and our trans whānau, fight for peace, not war, challenge the patriarchy, and honour te tiriti o Waitangi. As life changes, Changes colour, changes design, changes method. Charge yourself with creating deeply. Be warm, have understanding, be kind. Continue to ask questions and make stuff that makes people question. And you know, a collage is never really finished. You can always keep adding onto it forever, or rip it up and start again. Nothing is ever truly finished. Ngā mihi me te aroha nui. Thank you.
What a great speech. Thank you, Phoebe, for kind of teaching us about seeing the world as a collage, and all of us, works of art, and this whole congregation, a work of art. And as you say, it's never finished. A good way to see the world, and good challenges for our graduates, but good challenges for all of us here. So thank you. Can we join with another round of applause? Thank you. We are coming into land on this celebration, so I would like to now invite Professor Pia Venter, our Vice-Chancellor, to address the graduands.
Can I ask the graduates to please stand? Tēnā ana tātou, e huiwi mai, ana kiku nei, I tēnei rā, mene whānau, mene hoa. Me mihi ka tika ki te mona whenua, ke a te ati awa, taranaki whanui, me Ngāti tua rangatira, nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa. Graduates, ko te manu e kai ana I te meru, nona tēnā here. Ko te manu e kai ana I te matauranga, nona te ao. There is a simple but powerful idea in these words. The bird that feeds on the berries of the forest belongs to the forest, but the bird that feeds on knowledge belongs to the world. Today, you become that bird. Your qualification opens the door to many possibilities. It gives you access, it gives you credibility, but it also gives you opportunity. But what matters most is not that door that opens, it's how you choose to walk through it. Graduates, it's how you show up. And if you forget everything I've said today, this is the one thing I want you to remember. It's how you show up. It's how you show up in moments of pressure. It's how you show up when no one is watching. It's how you show up when you're called to lead, to serve, and to make decisions that matter. Your time at Massey has given you that knowledge, but more importantly, it's shaped your judgment, your values, and your responsibility to others. So I charge you today, use what you've learned, not only for your own advancement, but for the betterment of those around you. Act with integrity, especially when it's difficult. Remain curious, because the world you enter will continue to change. And never forget, your success will ultimately be measured not just by what you achieve, but by the difference you make. Aku manu matauranga, graduates, I want you to go well. I want you to go boldly, and I want you to make your mark on the world. Congratulations. Please be seated.
There were a couple about 3 rows back there who looked like they were about to go into a club and start partying. Yeah, you too. Yes, I saw. Tēnā tātou te whare. Congratulations once more, graduates. At the conclusion of this ceremony, guests, can you please remain in your seats until the processions have kind of left the auditorium? And then please join us in the Renner foyer for some refreshments, which will be followed by the graduation street procession. Now, this procession is scheduled to start at 12:50 p.m, so it's only 50 minutes' time from the forecourt of Parliament grounds at the corner of Molesworth Street and Lambton Quay. So buses to take those who don't want to run down there are going to start leaving in about 3 minutes' time. So we've taken our time. So you're going to have to make some decisions here, people. The buses will be leaving from Wakefield Street and just outside the adjacent car park to the Michael Fowler Centre. An announcement will be made probably as soon as we get out of here when it's time to board the buses. The procession will finish at about 1:30 in Frank Kitts Memorial Park for a group photo. We hope family and friends will kind of be along the procession to cheer us on our way. I think that's it. I declare this congregation to be adjourned. If I could ask you to please stand with us and join in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand. Please stand.
Whiua ki te ao, whiua ki te rangi, whiua ki ngā iwi katoa. Kei ngā hau e whā, mai te tai tokerau, ki te tai rāwhiti, ki te tai tonga, ki te tai hau auru. Haere rungi ngā manaakitanga ki te wāhi ngaro. Kia tau ngā manaakitanga ki rungi a koutou katoa, kei ngā kāinga maha. Tūturu o whiti whakamaua ki a tīna, tīna, hui e.